Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. Do we ask ourselves, or have to ask ourselves, why a transaction has to be regulated? You know, I always like to use the analog of the old caveman days, because that was the most pure days of civilization. The world was so harmless, reliable, flawless, unpolluted, and uncorrupted, pure and simple. Do we need regulation then? No, right? This is how civilization started, pure and straightforward. We barter trade, exchange goods based on the needs. I need a gown, it cost me 3 goods for example. Some may exchange for 2 goods depending on their needs. Others may even exchange for 4 goods. Doesn't matter. It's still simple, purely depending on needs. Fair exchange, no robbery, right? Then as the trade extended wider, especially across the border, middleman comes into the picture. This is why or where the trouble actually started. Besides, middleman charge you a fee, which is fair and normal, right? But then again, some smart-assed middlemen came in and start to charge unfair fee, delivering you inferior product, charging more on the product, and worst of all, cheat you, abuse you, bully you, and ultimately threaten or blackmail you. It is because of this unscrupulous and corrupt behavior, underhand behavior, regulation becomes necessary. Good regulation makes sure everyone participates in a fair and orderly manner. Good. But then, regulation also has its dishonest solicitation. The responsibility rests with the authority. Like, authority was given special power to administer. With power come favouritism, then coffee money, a beginning of corruption to ultimate blackmailing. Again, it's human nature. Today, this power is in the hands of the elite or elect. Through their contacts and influences with money, they can buy all the favors in this world. They can corrupt anybody in authority to bend to their advantage. And the worst is when this power reaches the governments, the highest authority of all. That's when the world goes haywire, topsy-turvy, and wow. Besides undermining its own people, divide the rich into super rich and the poor become poorer, the bigger and stronger governments start to exercise their power overseas through sanction, censorship, embargo, to bully the weaker countries, distort their government, corrupt them, topple them, and if not possible, weaken them and bring them to war. Bring down the government and put in their own puppets. Again, but against the tougher countries, okay, confiscate their wealth. We have seen all levels of abuses in the world today, right? If you remember the Opium War in China since 1839, you will understand what a bully world we live in. So my friends, for more than 200 years, we suffer these unfair repetitions over and over again. Are we supposed to endure another 200 years to come? Or to the end of eternity? So back to the question of why transaction needs to be regulated. See the reason now? Like it or not, whether we believe it in Bitcoin or not, if we understand what Bitcoin network can do for the world, it's difficult not to accept it, or at least give it a try. In particular, Bitcoin get rid of middleman, the mother of all evils. And now that we realize what a havoc middleman can create, isn't the getting rid of middleman the best thing we can do for humanity? Why do we need the middleman in the first place? Similarly, why do we need regulation then? So let's do a reset for a moment. Assuming Bitcoin was invented in the early caveman days, and since Bitcoin is a direct transaction peer-to-peer, without the middleman, without regulation, just based on its rule-based protocol, which was programmed to be honest and truthful. Man-made regulation is simply a distortion for the unscrupulous character with ill intention. In the caveman days, we need middlemen because of cross-border distance where trade is not possible to be conducted face-to-face. But with Bitcoin network, which internet-based, borderless, middlemen can be taken out again. Bitcoin network enable us to go back to the harmless, reliable, uncontaminated and uncorrupted transaction days of the caveman, pure and straightforward. So why not? Think about it. The technology is here. Bitcoin offers us a second chance to reset our system to a pure and simple direct peer-to-peer transaction without the middleman. Why not give ourselves a chance to try at least? All right, at least give it a try. Is it so difficult to adopt the Bitcoin network for the sake of humanity, for the sake of our children going forward? Every one of us have this opportunity to at least make an effort. You are not only doing yourself a disservice, you actually owe it to your next generation. Think about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.